Happy holidays, JK Party people!
Happy holidays!
Welcome back to game 2 of our holiday Mafia special.
Go big or go home.
Yep.
Oh, let's do it.
If you didn't watch game 1,
Go medium.
Go medium.
Go average.
Right side. I love being home.
If you didn't watch game 1, Antoine pulled out swinging, or came out
Big balls
swinging.
though.
And went down hard.
You should watch that if you haven't.
Yeah,
Almost.
watch it and see what happened.
It wasn't for you meddling kids.
Yeah.
You damn
I feel
dog.
like it's one of those
Yeah.
moments for sure.
But anyways, we're gonna add one special role for this game 2.
Tanner?
It involves another killer.
Oh, I thought it was the Godfather.
Ooh, a
It's gonna
serial
be
killer?
the serial killer.
Yeah.
Just to remind you guys, the serial killer is their own team, a one-man team, one man or woman. At night, the serial killer is immune to Mafia,
They can only be lynched. They can't be killed at night.
which means a serial killer cannot be killed at night.
So then the Mafia would know who
Yeah,
that
the
is.
Mafia
Mafia
would
would
know,
know.
but you use that information to
That's
your discretion.
fascinating.
They reveal themselves if the mafia
I
wants
love
to
that.
win.
Correct.
That's
So
cool.
So the kills
That
won't
makes
go
it
as
more
fast
fair.
then.
they will fast because you have another killer, literally. You have
It could be 2 murders a night.
Correct.
Yes.
But if Mafia at night point at serial killer, I will shake my head, which means you cannot kill that person. But you have the knowledge now.
Or
that
if you want to confuse
Yeah.
the fuck out of people.
You can say they got saved.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
okay, and then who knows if they were saved
Yeah,
or if it's
exactly.
That might
real.
be better.
You wouldn't know
yeah.
if
you guys
the
wanted
nurse,
to get it
who the
crazier,
nurse-
that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
make
that might
it
be
crazy.
better.
Yeah.
As crazy as possible.
Okay, I will not
then
reveal
they
who
keep trying
saved
to
or what
kill the
happened.
same person.
Got it? Cool.
Got it.
Town, go to
It's a
sleep.
fitted Christmas tree.
Exactly.
Again, it's a warm-up round, so we're gonna make it quick. We got 90 seconds to feel the room, warm it up, say some racist things.
What?
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 Wait a minute.
Starting now.
Give me something racist to say and I'll just say it.
George Bush doesn't like black
So
people.
we're not gonna put people on a chopping block anymore on the first round, huh? 'Cause
I
it's
think
so
we should.
predictable.
Wait, now
I
you
think
don't
we
want to
should.
put on people on
Wow.
chopping blocks?
So
That is
predictable.
weird.
Nice.
Nikki, what
All
do
right,
you
let's put
feel?
Joe on first.
I don't
Go
know.
ahead.
I'm feeling people out right
I like
now.
how whenever you say I don't know, you always have to make
I
it.
don't know.
She's playing piano.
Yeah. I will say you're a lot less suspicious this round, Josh. You didn't make any noises that
Can I
were.
be less suspicious too?
I didn't even look at
No, but
you.
can I?
Literally just
Now you're just
threw
outing
No,
yourself.
no, I'm not.
He was asking for validation.
Yeah.
He's playing a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has to do that. He has to preface it.
Suspicious.
Hey, Sean, how you feeling?
Just chilling. It's really weird to be on
You're
like
the
the edge
new-
of 2 couches right
You're
now.
the tree.
You're the tree.
He's gathered around
He's in
you.
the corner. He's hanging out.
These couches are so uncomfortable, you're actually probably the most comfortable person.
Right. It actually looks like Santa and the reindeer came to put
We're the presents.
Oh
Oh, am I a
Oh,
present
Tiff, you
too?
are a president.
Yes, I am.
30 seconds, y'all. 30 seconds.
L.
Whatever
Mike is an
happens,
elf.
we
Josh,
should try
did
to
the
keep
luck,
Michael
I'm a
alive.
snowman.
Huh?
did
I'm
the luck of
outside.
Josh strike again?
The luck of Josh.
Of
Are
getting
you bad guy
Mafia
again?
once again.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. His no was like.
I know. I feel so bad.
He was
man.
out the
You're
corner of his
always-
eyes to look at you.
I felt the move during cop.
Just like that.
Did you?
Yeah,
Who moved?
this guy.
Why would you out him then?
Just every time.
I'm just trying to do the opposite.
Oh.
I think Josh is Mafia.
Again? I mean, I would say again like it's weird, but then he's always witch
He's
in
always-
Salem every time.
He's always Mafia too.
He does get the bad cards a lot.
Josh, can I trust you this time?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I don't know if I can trust you this
15
time.
seconds.
Can you trust him? You fucked him so hard.
That was for the benefit. That was for the benefit of the team. That was.
You did it so early.
You made you fucked it up. Hey, if I would have made it happen, we would have hugged it out at the end of the game, and he would have been like, you know what? I got what you did, man.
No, he would have sat
No,
there
because I
silently.
was talking
watched-
about you doing the same exact thing to Michael earlier on. So then when you did
No
it,
one
like,
suspected Josh
Yeah.
until you did it.
Josh doesn't even get a testimony. I just vote to cancel Josh.
Yes,
I think Bart should be on the chopping. No.
Well, those are the two I said, so
All right.
I'm game for it.
I was gonna say either. It was either going to be between Joe or.
You were done the first round.
If you had just waited a little bit longer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway.
people were on me. People were
So
on.
that's okay. Me and Josh, we go on
But
chopping block.
it
Let's go
makes
on chopping
sense to
block.
start claiming me.
You and me,
though.
you and me.
Yeah.
Chopping block. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Wait, what?
What? You guys are voting yourself on the chopping block right now? I'm so confused.
This might be another Antoine move. But then he can go around.
Let's hash it out right now.
Weird.
I
It's
mean, do
really
you guys want
aggressive.
chopping block first round?
I feel like Antoine
I
should
know,
just be
so
on the
right.
chopping
Just
block.
put him on there.
Let's go.
Yeah, just because.
I'm bringing it back.
Put him out of his misery.
What if
right
it's
now.
really hot this time?
Just put the bullet.
Joke's on you, I'm the
15 seconds.
If he is.
Michael, it's so weird to hear you talk because you were just sitting in the whole
Yeah,
last
Well, the thing is, like, I didn't get to talk at all for the last game, so I'm like, and people are always saying like I'm super quiet, so
now it's
I want to
you
actually say something.
Let's
I love
listen
it.
to you this round.
What do you think, Michael?
Well, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say at the
Let's
moment, but like what I did see was like, you know, when Antoine woke up, he was doing his like, you know, signature eye thing that where he looks at.
What
us.
does he do?
I was looking at him specifically,
He like
not
looks
everyone.
at me,
you.
and then like I
Even
can't
the way
remember-
he asked Sean, he was like,
Yeah.
Sean.
What was that model code?
That's what he did. He was like,
Sure.
Sean. So Yeah.
That
Are you
full
doing
head
today?
rotation.
10 seconds.
Okay.
All right, went side.
What's
Time.
your star sign, Antoine? Pisces?
No, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
I don't know any Capricorns. You're the first.
Isaac's a Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn, I think.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You didn't know any Capricorn.
He doesn't know anything. He
And
knows
so are
something
you.
now.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait.
Yeah,
for
end
the
of
old
December.
What's the
one,
thing for
or
Pisces? Like,
end of
what's the thing?
December?
I thought it's January. 112.
Yeah, he's a Capricorn.
All right, guys, time is up.
I was like right at the tail end of a Capricorn. Oh wait, are we chopping block this time
I mean,
or
we
no?
did have a
I
rule
don't
of
know why we
none,
get
it's
along.
but
We're kind of flirting with it.
if these guys are, if these guys are putting
I
themselves
mean-
up, I mean, why
Sure,
not, right?
go ahead.
Let's clear ourselves.
We should
Josh.
do a
Let's-
mukbang.
Come on, let's clear
That's
ourselves.
how you clear yourself?
I know, I'm hungry.
We all just
Josh,
I'm so hungry.
you have 30 seconds. For your
Wait, what?
defense.
I'm confused.
So normally we wouldn't.
Look at his sass on his face right now.
Default
I'm like, yo,
So here, I'll clear the air.
He's like, Antoine's like, Josh, can I trust you? All right, let's build the chopping block.
Yeah.
So we had a rule.
No, when I heard, when you dragged him in, he
Yeah.
literally said, Josh, can I trust you? And I'm like, yeah, you can. I didn't
And he
expect you to
dragged
just,
you on the
that
chopping
wasn't the question of being on a chopping block. That was a question of, yes, you can trust me, but
Okay, then
He's
we
the one
won't
who
do
threw
it.
himself to you,
All
Josh.
All right.
Yeah, it's the other way
That's
around.
it then.
You can trust him.
Yeah.
Antoine's just trying to have fun.
I only wanted to.
Going on.
I only wanted to bring it back up if people voted themselves. But town, that is time. First round is over, so please go to sleep.
What? Oh.
The killing commences now on a jolly 2019 holiday. Town, wake up.
what the hell happened?
Boy.
Why do you do that? Why do you do it?
We had sex that
What
night.
happened?
Wait, what?
We had sex that night.
Oh my god.
Took
That's
me
a
a
lot.
second to notice what I was looking at. Because I was like, what am I looking at?
How did they wait? Did you search for the hand overnight?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so cool about
good.
that stuff, about gay people and stuff. I didn't even.
You know what? I think they should kiss.
I
you
thought
know,
it was
to
cute.
cement
We've
it.
done it.
They've
We've
done
done
it.
it.
They should
Again.
make out right again.
You do it again.
Underneath the mistletoe.
We don't need to do all that.
Guys,
Let's move
You
on.
guys should be able to do it in the light. That's what I think.
So,
We all shouldn't have to close our eyes for you to do that.
so,
Why
so,
You're so open, Steve. I love
Thank
you.
you.
Who
Thank you.
here-
I love you.
You're so progressive, Steve. Good job.
Thank you.
Good
who
job.
here has
Not
Disney
me.
Plus?
What is
Oh, I
that?
gotta get it. I gotta get it.
I'm
I'm okay with dying. I deserve it.
I do want it.
Why are three
Is it
of
the
us?
Avatar?
It's the new streaming.
Oh,
Perhaps
yeah.
I'll get it for Christmas.
but just all Disney shit.
So they have everything there.
It's only $6.99.
I know.
Wow.
So
That
they
is
get
a
10.
gold.
I got it for 3 years.
Everywhere else?
I've been watching Disney Channel.
Slowly,
years?
slowly. I got the 3-year
Share
plan.
with me.
Wow.
Wait, is Recess on
That's
Disney Channel?
confidence.
It's
Yes.
like a.
No, it's cheaper
less,
if you
it's
get it for
cheaper.
more time.
How'd you know you're gonna like it for 3 years?
I know it for sure. We'll watch the Disney classics.
It's called
He's
Commitment.
gonna watch Star Wars over and over again.
I also
you know
am
what
a
his
Disneyland
channel is
pass
about?
holder.
True.
I'm also a Disneyland
Damn,
pass
you're
holder.
rich.
How long have you been a Disneyland Pass holder?
You get a
It's
discount if you get it.
A year, but I get the SoCal one
Do you go all the time?
on Mondays.
Oh.
Every Monday?
Okay.
But you don't go to that Galaxy's Edge because it sucks ass, right?
Guys, Antoine's there every Monday.
So,
Galaxy's Edge is pretty cool.
It sucks
It
ass.
sucks.
It's a fucking mall for Star Wars.
so,
I didn't know what I was walking into when I went to Galaxy.
I haven't been.
so Julia, not
art
being the
direction's time.
uncool person she is, She
Is
was
it
like-
a cool person?
she was like, Antoine,
person,
because she
though.
doesn't have Disney
rude.
Plus. She doesn't
You're
have
so
Disney
rude.
Plus.
She doesn't have
Detroit.
Disney
I
She doesn't have Disney
Plus
Plus.
either.
You're cool.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't
You
have
have Disney
cool.
Plus. So
She's
she
my
wants,
friend, so she's cool.
but she wants to be cool
She's
now.
not that cool.
So she was like,
Okay.
"Hey Antoine, could you share your Disney Plus with me so we could be cool together?"
Yes, let's share it.
And see, Antoine's like, "Yeah, let's share." It's like, "You want to come over and watch right now?" And she was like, "Hell yeah!" So they all went over to Antoine's house. They're having a jolly old time.
Ooh, what's going on over
I
there?
was thinking the same. I'm like,
I said jolly, guys. It's not even a dirty word, you guys.
Guys,
Dirty
you guys
and
are
you dirty.
dirty.
Well, I will say, don't you have 9 accounts that you can share? You could have just
Oh,
given
it's
her that,
true.
but
Yeah,
why'd
I
she
could
come over?
Oh yeah, why'd I invite
Yeah.
her over? Why'd I invite her over?
Disney Plus and chill.
There was a reason.
Friends with
Disney
benefits.
Plus.
No,
Thrust.
it's called Disney Plus and Thrust.
Wow.
So
really? That's
all
that's
about
right.
official.
Knows that.
That's
Like
official.
Disney Plus is
Disney
right.
boners.
I never know these things.
Watch
So-
National Geographic, man.
The circle of life.
So Antoine was thrusting.
Very confident.
Whoa! The story.
Yeah.
He's working out.
Magic carpet.
Yeah, working out.
He wanted to get it out before Julia came.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sure he did want to get it out before he
Bro.
came. Whoa,
That's
this
respectful.
okay.
That's respectful.
You like
Please
that
don't
twist
ever
of
do that
words?
if
You
I
like the
come
twist of
over.
words?
What? Bust the
Wait until
nuts?
I leave.
Don't bust us.
Bust
down.
And by
Almond
getting
nuts?
it out, I meant a workout, guys. He was doing
Oh,
he was
of
doing glute bridges, thrusting his hips.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
those
guys.
are-
Come
Remember
on,
when
guys.
you
You
came
guys
over?
are so
No, don't
30
tell
months.
me.
Remember when you came over on Saturday?
Working on the hips.
Legit. 15 minutes before you got there. Nice.
So Antoine, here's a doorbell.
Ew,
Not
when
even a
Jess
joke.
was there?
Not even a bit. Before you guys got there.
No, because you said before I got there.
Yeah,
She got there
that's
before I got there.
Antoine, here's a doorbell.
True.
Yes, I know.
They came first before you.
And he opens the door. It's Trinity from The Matrix. And she goes,
Dodge this.
Dodge this. Boom. Shoots Antoine in the head. Antoine falls. And Julia happened to come up the stairs and saw the whole thing. And she was like, what the fuck? So she tackles Trinity. She's like, fuck you. You dodged this. Boom. So she kills Trinity. And Julia's like, Antoine, what happened? And then Neo from The Matrix comes. And Julia's shooting at Neo. And Neo's like dodging her bullets and shit.
Is Matrix on Disney Plus?
Damn.
No,
on Netflix.
that's why I'm trying to figure out too.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
so confused. I like Matrix.
So Neo was dodging all Julia's
Go
shots
with
and
it.
shoots back at Julia. Julia gets shot too. Now Julia and Antoine both lying there, dying.
We suspected Antoine as
So there were
Mafia.
2
We
kills.
did.
So that was a
So serial
interesting
killer
kill.
made a move,
Weird
maybe.
move. Yeah.
But,
Oh!
But only one of them.
Getting saved. He's getting saved.
Someone's
they
gonna
happen to have the same blood type,
Oh,
Who?
Julia and Antoine.
Oh.
What?
So who's
So,
A double save?
so if you guys ever watched Limitless,
No.
Yeah, I love it.
remember when the Bradley Cooper was drinking the blood?
Yeah, to get the
I can't
blood.
track all
So-
your references.
It's all on Disney Plus, Steve.
So Antoine and Julia drank each other's
Gotta
blood.
get it.
What? This
And
is
by
a weird story.
by a
is a
fucking
weird
Christmas miracle, both of them are still alive.
Oh my
Towns! You have 5 minutes to figure out.
god! That means one of them's a serial killer.
Josh is something.
One's a serial
One's a
killer,
serial
one's a
killer.
nurse.
Yeah.
Nurses
Yeah.
usually save themselves.
Josh
Okay.
is something.
Round.
Josh
I'm
is
not-
something.
Oh.
I'm
Why
not
are you
anything.
deflecting? That means you're
Yeah,
a serial
yeah,
killer.
why are you
I'm not. I
deflecting?
swear I'm
What
not.
Wait,
I
so
swear
one is
I'm
a
not.
serial killer?
I swear I'm not.
One for sure.
Julia the serial killer?
What is a serial killer?
No, I think maybe Julia might
The
be
story
nurse.
fucking fucked with my head.
See, it's your own
Two
story.
people got. There's
Josh
the 2
is
attempted
something.
murders and 2 came alive. One for sure is a serial killer. The other person might be a nurse or someone else.
Because Mafia
so
can't
helpful
kill a
to say
serial killer
that.
at night, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you might want to
Basically, the
the
mafia
sacrifice
just
is you want to kill a nurse right
right?
now.
And then
What? There was a lot of people
Fucking
talking
hate.
at once, and then it got
Th-
quiet.
That
Okay,
night,
wait,
I'm-
I'll tell
Question,
you.
question.
Here's what I'll say. Go ahead.
So one of them is a bad person, the other is a good person, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no, I just want to make that much.
I'm for sure not the nurse. The nurse
Okay.
saved me. Whoever
Also,
that person
serial
is.
killer.
I am not the serial killer either. I am number 2 civilian.
Right.
But you don't have to believe me. That's fine.
The only circumstance in which one would be a bad person is if one was a mafia and the nurse saved the mafia.
Yeah.
But one of them's definitely a serial killer.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
one's a
that's
serial
two.
killer
One
and
of
the
those
other one's a
two.
nurse. So the
Yeah.
mafia tried to kill the serial killer. Which one of them?
Well, then Julia's
Without
definitely a serial
knowing.
killer.
and then the nurse, any one of us could have been the
Julia,
nurse and made one.
are you
lucky
anything
move.
bad?
No,
Okay.
I'm a civilian.
Wait.
No, yeah, you're definitely
Okay,
a serial
now
killer.
it's getting
You're
weird.
for sure.
Julia, I was more towards Antoine.
Yeah, no, Julia's for sure serial killer.
No, because Josh tried to challenge me.
Well,
They're gonna
No,
start the bit. They're gonna start the
I
bit.
didn't try challenging. I literally just asked you.
You asked me, and I said no.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Who would the nurse save though? Because we're all talking about Antoine being suspicious.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
maybe the nurse was thinking that,
save
to save
I
Antoine.
know a
'Cause
few
Julia
people-
was like so under the radar. Where
Right.
I'm like, why?
But that was
would-
the first round. Why would they?
Because
Thank you, Tiff.
Okay.
I'm
Let-
not trying to be.
I'm not trying.
I know you're trying to be on the team, but thank you.
I'm gonna come out.
Did you save him or?
I'm gonna come out and say
no,
this.
I'm not.
'Cause-
Why would you
don't
ask
have to
that?
look at me.
I'm-
You don't have
I'm
to
gonna
look
come
at
out
me.
and say
I'm
this.
so confused.
I'm the cop.
Why would you come
sick.
out now?
Hey, by the way,
Dude, it's the
that was
first
sick.
round. What the fuck?
Is he really on the cop?
No, I'm the
So
cop.
sick.
What the fuck?
That was fucking dope, Josh. You're like, Antoine came out of the last time? Watch this shit. The game just starts. I'm the cop.
Who'd you check?
Who's early now, motherfucker?
Who'd you check?
Before you
I
did the
checked
first night.
you.
Yep. So good.
And I'm good, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, no, I believe him. I believe him.
Thank
Of
you.
course you're gonna believe it.
Guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. Because if he's serial killer, that's the question, not Mafia.
Wait,
Joe,
serial killer doesn't get
Joe,
chance to the serial
I don't know what you're talking about because it just came out as cop, and that's all I want to talk
my
about.
thing is this. I think Nurse now has more information if I die or if I die.
What information is
Why would you do that?
Nurse can save him. Nurse can save him.
But I think Nurse
You're
has more
the most important person in this game.
Yeah.
And you came out.
Nurse
Why
can
would
save
you
him.
do this?
Nurse can save
Nurse can
him.
save me.
Yeah, but
I'll
Nurse
try someone
can't save
else.
you
He's
2 times
doing
in
a
a row.
parody of what Antoine
That's
did.
fine. We're gonna die
But
double
that's
Nurse can save you
With
once.
no strategy.
Yeah.
It's a good parody.
So one of them's a nurse and might die,
I
and then
have a question.
Yeah,
This is my question.
Wait.
If the cop checks the serial killer, is there a nod yes or is it a no?
It's a no. It's a no.
Only
They're
not for
civilian.
Mafia.
But I'm telling you, that's your
so
killer.
you could have checked him and he's a serial killer.
Yeah. So you didn't get any
You really
information.
didn't get any?
No, but Nurse has more
Why do you risk
information.
everything, dude? But you just exposed
The nurse
yourself.
already knows
Josh,
if it's
we
not
already
him.
said that it's either one of them is
Yes.
serial killer and one of them is Nurse. That's the only option.
No, I just
I
want
hope
to try.
you're not the
I just
real
want to try
cop. I
new
really
But
hope
that's
you're not
wrong
the real
because
cop.
I'm the cop. I'm the cop.
I'll come on. I'm the cop.
That's
And
what
I
I'm trying
check
to
Josh, and he's the cop.
I'm trying new things, okay? And I'm seeing how far it gets me.
Good for you.
It's not gonna get very far, man.
Good job.
The point is to think ahead.
Should we just keep him alive the rest of the game?
Yeah, I want him.
I mean, I don't know if
All right,
Mafia's
no,
gonna
but
keep
for
him alive
real,
the rest of the
Mafia
game.
won't. Mafia won't.
Just for the bitch.
But I
Only
I
have
am
to
not
kill one
Nurse.
of you.
Nurse.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute
I'm
left.
Civilian.
Or Nurse saved
Julia.
me.
No, you're a serial killer.
Dude, why are you so gung ho about me being serial killer? What
Because
if,
that's the only
you are?
option
what just
here.
happened.
Why is it the
Because
only
of what
option?
just
Why
happened.
is it
Because
not
of what
you?
just happened.
Why are you so defensive that she's a serial killer?
Yeah.
No, because that's the only option here.
Well, there's
Because if
two
we both got
options.
targeted
No.
and we're both safe, that means the Mafia targeted her.
Antoine,
and the Mafia
as a
knows
gamer,
this.
Antoine, as a game player, you know that there are two options here, not one.
Yeah.
There is either you. It's either one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, yeah.
One
I'm not
of
the
them-
serial killer. I'm saying it's her.
But he's
Yeah.
saying that it's me, and,
And then you
I'm
guys are
saying
saying
like,
the other
well,
person
how
has
would
to
you
be
even
Nurse.
know?
No, I know.
Because you guys think the nurse saved themselves the first round. I am not Nurse.
No,
is
I
what I'm
think
trying
that
to say.
the nurse saved one of you, obviously.
Antoine, who else do you think it
It
is?
could've been-
Okay,
And I think
I know.
I think.
No,
that-
who else do you think it is?
I think
Here.
that someone already helped us.
Well, I thought it
understand
might have
who
been
the
you.
nurse
Just
is.
that you
yeah,
would target
okay,
Julia. So
but
now
besides
30
me,
seconds.
who else do you think it is?
Michael might have targeted Julia, and then Sean might have targeted Julia.
Why you
Hey,
think
nurse,
we're
while we're at it,
doing
why don't you just come out and say who you saved so we can kill the, the right person? Yeah.
Wait, so you were
well, just
pointing
go
at people
check.
while we're holding hands?
Oh yeah, nurse knows who the,
No,
who
so
the good person is right
That's
now.
skills, dude. That's fucking skills.
yeah.
Wait,
Nurse
so
knows.
you checked Antoine?
Yeah.
And he's
Cop
clear.
knows.
Unless
God
one of
damn
you
it, I
is
wish we could
Nurse.
He's
discuss with
clear
other people.
from being Mafia.
Now it's
I don't know if I can trust that.
No, because here's
Josh
the thing.
checked Antoine.
Cop,
And
if the real cop
5
comes out,
seconds.
just try to fight
the
him.
real
I mean,
cop.
that-
If
It's
the
not
real
even a cop
cop comes
anymore,
out,
right?
No, I mean,
he's
I
trying
want,
to take it back.
No, I mean,
He did this thing in another game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're trying to
Time.
Easy clap.
No, I'm trying. If anyone wants to fight,
I didn't get to say much because they were talking.
if anyone wants to fight
So-
for it, then fight for it.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? There's only one option here: is a nurse save themselves, or someone save the one of the two. Why would the nurse do that? Without the nurse coming out, just think about that, right? Why would the nurse save either one of them? Julia didn't say shit the first round.
right.
The only one was people were suspecting Antoine. So why would the nurse save them
Antoine.
so damn early in the game?
Yeah.
They must
I know
have
why,
suspected
because
something.
that person's
or
telling
the
me.
other option is Julia or Antoine is the nurse, but Antoine
right.
said he's not the nurse, so Julia's the nurse and she's saving
Exactly.
herself. That's the only thing.
Or-
so if we put both of them on the chopping block, we do make a big risk because if Julia is the nurse, then we lose the nurse.
I can tell you
I
this.
love how
I
he
am not
thinks
the
Julia's the
nurse.
nurse. The way his
I am
verbiage
not
that
the
whole time
nurse.
was Julia's the
I
nurse.
don't think
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not the nurse.
I'm
Then
not
you're
the
the
nurse.
serial killer.
No, I'm not the serial killer.
She's
I'm a
psycho.
civilian.
You're saying you're a civilian that got saved by the nurse?
Yeah.
I think that I know who the
That's
nurse
exactly
is,
what I'm
and I
saying.
don't think that that's
All
what
right,
happened.
guys. Before it goes out, clearly, I think these two are on chopping block. By
Yeah,
no
so it's
brainer,
like,
right?
do we sacrifice the nurse and get the serial killer?
Antoine would save
No.
himself.
Does anyone have a theory as to why the nurse would save one of them?
Yes, because Antoine was under fire. So
And they
Why
the
do
nurse
we-
having no information about
Right.
things, they thought, well, maybe I'll keep Antoine around. Antoine's a useful
Yeah,
player.
but if Antoine was under fire, then Mafia wouldn't target them because
Right.
target him because he can get voted off.
I agree with you. I don't think the mafia
So-
did a
But
But
smart
that's the
move.
logic that you
But
follow.
that's the logic that I'm following.
All
to
right.
defend
Before
Antoine.
we go deep
But I'm
into
saying the
it,
nurse
Yeah.
wouldn't save
time
the
is up,
person's-
guys.
Because that
I'm
wouldn't be a
sorry.
target.
We'll have to
I
move it to
understand.
the
Yeah,
next
'cause they'll keep
round,
them
but
around.
it is to the mic. Julia, you got 45 seconds to defend yourself, starting now.
Okay. I'm not serial killer, nor am I the nurse. I just got saved by the nurse. Or at least that's. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm alive, so yeah, I did get saved by the nurse. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, I feel like it's weird that Antoine keeps insisting that I'm serial killer, but how would we know if like he's not serial killer and he's trying to just put it on me? Because what is it, Josh? You checked Antoine. He was clear, right? If you checked a serial killer, he's not gonna say yeah, right? Because Brandon can only say yes to Mafia guys, right? So serial killer can just go unknown.
10 seconds.
So I mean.
That is a good round. Started off pretty good.
Antoine, 45 seconds starts now.
Everything Julia said was valid and true, except for her not being the serial killer.
I said I was
The mafia targeted me. Julia would kill me. I'm often one of her first kills, so her as serial killer, I definitely see her as trying to kill me in the first round because I am pretty good, or we're good at sussing each other out. So her motivation.
It's strange as we're actually sitting next to each other.
I know her motivation to kill me is there, and I'm not nurse. There's a homie in this group who saved me.
But why would Mafia try to kill you if you were suspicious?
No, I don't think Mafia tried to kill me. I think Julia tried to kill me.
Serial killer.
Oh.
I think
Did Mafia try to kill Julia?
Yeah, Mafia tried to kill Julia.
It's still silly for anyone to kill you because you were suspicious.
And Mafia knows that right now. Mafia knows that she's serial killer.
I think Mafia tried to kill Antoine though.
3.
Why?
2.
No, that option's
1.
not. If you think that, then you think I'm serial killer.
Time.
It's possible.
Oh, I
Time
thought you
is
were
out, guys.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
saying
Alright,
what's
okay.
possible right now. I'm not saying right now.
There's 10 of
It's
you
definitely Julia.
guys.
It's definitely Julia. It's
I
definitely Julia.
think
There is all 10 of you guys.
I think Julie's a serial killer too.
I think
Right?
she's
here.
suspicious, but then I'm like trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. It's like maybe she's suspicious because she doesn't want to be killed as a nurse.
I
The
think
only reason why Mafia would target Antoine is to divert, like if hoping that someone would remember the accusation that they put upon Antoine,
Well, if-
and then you can divert the attention toward the person who is accusing him.
Or if Mafia was Josh, they would kill Antoine because of what happened last time.
That's true. That is true.
Well, regardless,
That is
it's time to
true.
vote, guys.
I would too, bro.
But you're
You
confident.
can
check his
only
cop.
vote once.
That's true, he is
I need 6 votes for majority. You can only vote once. Please raise your hand if you would like to kill Julia.
She was the most suspicious.
That's the cleanest kill.
That is unanimous.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And Julia, since you were voted off, you do have to reveal your card.
It's fucking hard.
Well, that's okay.
But you know what,
I'm right there with you.
Wait,
I'm
that's-
coming with you right now.
Fuck.
It's a 50-50 though. That was hard.
Yeah.
Josh,
I'm
can
not
I?
gonna-
I'm coming right with you.
I'm not gonna say who, but I think I already know who Mafia is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Josh,
gonna find
I'm
out.
not gonna say who.
I'm
You're
coming
about
right.
to
I'm
find
coming
out.
right now.
Josh is the best cop, by the way, ever. Josh walks in as an undercover cop into a drug den, and he's like, "Hello, everybody. I am a cop."
He wears
wire.
as an undercover cop. He wears his uniform to the fucking meetup.
Day one.
How do you do, fellow criminals? Go to
Hi, how are you
sleep.
doing? I'm a cop.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's time to get some shut eye, except for Julia, because she's dead, which is weird.
Happy birthday.
To you.
So Antoine on the hospital bed was like, man, I'm gonna be, since he was bleeding out. Now he's in the hospital getting recovery, getting morphine and drugs and more drugs. That's it. No.
That's it. Someone came in, pulled the blood.
So he was like, man, if I'm gonna be here for a while, I need my Disney Plus.
On the Disney Plus.
I need my six.
Sponsored by
I need my Disney
My
Plus.
ghost will be there.
I need my Disney
Yeah.
Plus at $6.99
My
a
ghost will
month.
be there.
But up to 10
brand deal.
devices.
I know.
You get
User
3
code Mafia.
But the nurse, not to confuse this nurse, the nurse at this hospital was a dick. So she was like, no, get Disney Plus.
You don't get Disney.
This hospital,
You know, get
this hospital, you study.
African nurse.
You study.
Yeah.
Bart's mom.
Yeah, of course, Mom. So Antoine's like, I can't do this. So he hops out the window and he's dead.
Oh damn.
Antoine always kills himself.
I know, dude.
Yikes.
So since you're not voted out, Antoine,
I'm just watching.
since you're not voted out, you did not reveal your card.
Because they thought you were
Nurse couldn't save you twice. Yeah.
Town,
So
you
that
got 3
was
minutes to
the
figure out who
easy
killed
kill.
Antoine
was
starting
easy.
now.
That was the easy.
That was
easy
probably the
one.
best kill to actually
For
do.
sure.
Because
Now we don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cop?
Now we're out
What
of
did you
clues.
learn, Josh?
Yeah.
What did you
What did we learn?
learn?
Who did you choose, Josh?
I will say the mistake of Mafia there is that we had some suspicion about Antoine
That's true.
Yeah.
and took that away.
But the Mafia probably because one was the nurse.
Right.
No, I mean,
No.
it could have still gone.
It could have
with-
been that he got saved by
Yeah,
the
he
nurse.
got
That's
saved.
true.
Yeah.
They didn't
I think I
decide to go
know
with that.
Nikki, what do you think?
who everyone is now.
Well, I guess regardless if he was a nurse or he got saved by a nurse, he couldn't get saved twice. So, in that regard, it would have been smart for the Mafia to kill. But also, he was top suspect.
Right.
So then it's like, I would have still been putting him on the chopping block right now.
I just don't think it was a smart move, Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
I don't think it was
Why
a smart
wasn't
move,
it?
Nikki.
Why'd you defend it?
Why
Why
Damn, he jumped on that real fast.
Why did you defend Antoine in last game? I mean, last
because
round.
I think he made good points, and obviously he was innocent.
And then you switched it. But like that's what I
Nikki,
was
you want to
just-
confess anything?
I'm the cop. Josh is the Mafia.
Oh,
This
is good.
Game.
This is
my
good. This is
God.
good. This is
Pretty
good.
Yeah, I think Nikki's Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nikki,
Yeah.
you're Mafia.
You're Mafia.
So you're the cop and you're fighting me for it?
I don't reveal when I'm the cop.
She's got you there, but that's a pretty good lie.
Damn.
You checked.
You checked me,
Yeah.
and I'm Mafia.
I mean, she
I called it first up, and I
then
didn't say.
we'll just kill Josh
Give me some credit.
afterwards.
Yeah. Kill me
Finally got
afterwards.
Nikki.
Worst case, we kill Nikki,
And then we kill Josh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Josh if it's
Kill me.
false.
I'm willing
You're
to.
acting suspicious, Nikki.
Yeah.
Did you
90
see,
seconds,
did you see
guys.
how I dipped the line in the water for you?
Yeah, but I hate your
I
cocky face.
insulted it. I
Like,
insulted
I
your
feel like your cocky
intelligence.
face.
And then
You
I pulled
didn't
you on the
insult
boat.
me. You just went like this.
No. I did it to the Mafia, and then you defended it. That's all.
No,
That's
no,
what
I
happened.
didn't.
Yeah. I assaulted the Mafia's intelligence, and then you defended the Mafia's move.
We said both ways each time there's been a round.
You're Mafia, baby. I love you, though.
The cop already checked me and said I was Mafia.
I know, but I called it at first.
What are you thinking, Joe? What are you thinking?
Would you guys like to vote somebody else on Chop Black? Seems the conversation was towards Nikki.
Well,
but
there's one more Mafia.
just in
Yeah.
case. Anybody else? I didn't feel a conversation went to anybody else.
Nurse gave me confirmation that they didn't save me.
So I'm just gonna assume does Nikki. All right,
What?
Nikki.
What did you say?
Nurse gave him confirmation that they didn't save him.
Yeah.
Nikki, you got 45 seconds to stand your defense starting now.
I'm Mafia.
That's a good defense.
There we go.
That's tight.
So
All right, raise your hands if you want to kill Nikki.
Sorry, Nikki.
damn, I
Antoine,
really thought I got you guys. I really thought you were gonna not believe I wasn't Mafia.
You definitely fooled me.
Yeah, Town, go to sleep. Good job, Town. Got rid of a mafia and serial killer. Town, wake up.
We had a whole different moment over here. It was a whole different moment.
So you guys remember
You'll
the
see
movie?
later.
I'm so confused.
You guys remember the movie The Departed?
Why are
Yes.
you laughing?
Every time I wake up, it's a different thing.
Oh, because I'm like, I think they're laughing for something else.
What?
I don't know.
We had a
You don't
whole
know.
different thing.
Well, they
going
were
on.
awake the whole time. They saw. Oh,
You guys ever watched the movie The Departed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. You know
There's
how
two moles.
you know how Leo,
Yeah.
you know how Leo's character is an undercover cop,
yes.
Uh-oh.
but then spoiler alert, he gets killed at the end.
Yes.
Josh, you're Leo. You're dead.
No!
It's obvious.
Wow.
But
No, you can't reveal.
you can't reveal.
die.
I'm leaving that
Oh,
up into interpretation.
I wonder who he was.
I played it, so you cannot reveal your card, so nobody really knows you're a cop.
Wow. If only we had the cops.
But Josh,
still
you are
alive.
dead. Town, you have 3 minutes to figure out who killed Josh.
Mafia did.
Clearly.
Yeah, because he revealed himself, so that was tight.
Right from the start.
What do you think,
Who
Joe?
could it have been? Who do I think it is? I don't know. I really don't. It's a big crapshoot for me.
Are there any people that you're looking at, or?
There's no evidence because I was so focused over here and dealing with this. So during that time, I think that the attention was on Nikki so much after, Antoine and Julia that I didn't get any info. So I'll just have to roll the dice and any one of you guys can be it. Although I feel like Josh is probably safe.
Well, he's dead.
He's dead, but he's probably the cop.
So that's very true.
I
Very
think
true.
Steve's the only safe one. In my
I think so
mind,
too. I
and then
mean,
so all 4 of you guys can be dangerous. That's my take.
What do you think, Steve, about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because I helped get the Mafia. But I don't know who's next.
I have a suspicion too, but I don't want to oust it because that's a big help for us.
The nurse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This
You're
is
really
tough
quiet. Me too, but
Yeah, it's hard. You guys are way better players than I am, so it's just like
I don't buy that.
That would that just sounds mafia all of a sudden.
I never.
okay,
that is all memes. There's so many weird tiers that people do, but all of us lose all the time at Mafia.
Yeah.
There's no golden players at Mafia.
But then, as for being, sorry, as
Josh
for
is
if I
a
fall
golden
asleep
player.
at night,
Josh is golden.
this is a really uncomfortable position.
That makes sense.
And if I move even just a little, it's
I
gonna
be
make a
hearing
lot
you.
of noise.
A lot of ruffle.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I mean, so the reason why I asked about Joe is because I just noticed that he was, I mean, it makes sense, but he was kind of keen to back up Steve, and so maybe he was trying
Before?
I mean, I understand that we caught Nikki in the previous round, but I mean, just looking at things that kind of jumped out, and like, he was one of the ones who was like, yeah, like, you know, trying to put himself out there saying like, yeah, I saw it as well.
Well, Steve had good logic.
Well, Steve made sense first, but then,
Yeah.
I guess out of everyone here, I heard him come forward and say that. Like he wanted to put it out there, but I don't know if
After
yeah.
Tiff asked me?
No, I mean this was just when Steve was talking.
30 seconds.
We shouldn't spend time trying to prove I'm innocent. We should talk about.
I think
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's
who
right.
else is what? I'm maybe suspecting Bart here. No offense, bro. All my love. All my love in the world.
From the cuddling?
I don't know. Yeah, could be. Only because.
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my gut right now. Is that it's Bart, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't have
10
any reason to
seconds.
think that. I have no logic points.
Just going with feelings.
5.
I don't know what to
Who
think.
do you think, Tiff?
I'm fucking confused.
You don't have a gut that's telling you something?
No. I silenced the gut because I just used it too much. I overused the power.
more gut.
So
You
I'm trying to
guys
use
let
the
him
brain.
Use the power
But
of
my
gut.
brain's confused.
All right, guys. So I'm just as lost. I don't know who to put on the chopping block.
Well, there's only one suspicion. It's just Bart. So no one suspects.
Would you guys like to
anybody
vote
else.
a second person on the chopping block just to
I
hear
don't know.
defense?
Maybe Sean.
I kind of feel
Just to
Sean
hear
a little
Sean.
bit.
I mean, I'll be on it, but
Bart and Sean?
Yeah, I'm pretty into that.
All right, well, we'll start with Sean. 45 seconds starts now.
I don't have much to say except, like I said, being up here is a really uncomfortable position, and I often have to move. But every time I move, it's going to make a lot of noise.
How would you move if you had to?
If I had to,
Yeah.
Because you're not like that the
Like
whole
move your
time.
arms
You
right
could
now.
be like this.
Try to point at Michael.
like that. I mean,
It's pretty easy. Yeah.
But-
Pretty quiet.
I guess, but
I'm just saying.
That's like your only defense is you moving.
Other
It
than
is not
that,
strong.
guilt everywhere.
I guess, but it's honestly not me, and I don't. This game is really difficult to be able to find out who it is, and I can't.
5 seconds.
I always incriminate myself every time I talk, but I swear to God, I'm not the mafia. I'm a civilian.
Time. Bart, your 45 seconds starts now.
So I feel like I'm in the same boat as everyone else. I can't really tell who's Mafia. Like whoever was Mafia or is Mafia, I feel like is playing very silent and really well. I agree Steve's innocent. I don't know. Could be Joe, could be Michael. I don't get it from Tiff or anything. I don't know about Sean. That's about it.
What about Michael? Can you just talk real quick?
Wait, what? What do I?
I'm just saying, it's just for tradition.
For tradition. One extra credit.
Sure, why not? All right, so you know, I'm not on the chopping block, but I will speak because I'm trying to help the town, and you know, I think one of the things that's kind of going against me is that I'm wearing this thing, so it's like if I have to move at night, it's
It is
kinda-
going against you.
Can you try pointing at Sean right now?
He intentionally held it and we
Easiest
lifted it
way.
up.
Same argument, Michael. It wasn't working for him. How's it gonna work for you?
These are easily demonstratable things.
All right, well, town. There are
This is a tough
1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 of you. I need 4 votes for a kill. You can only vote once.
Michael.
Raise your hand high if you'd like to kill.
We're not on the radar, but now you are for me.
I know. Why'd
You
make it
nervous
hard?
motherfucker.
Raise your hand if you'd like to kill Sean. Need 4 votes for a kill. Sean going once. Sean going twice. Sean, you're safe. For Bart, raise your hand high to kill Bart. I need 4 votes. Raise your hand once. Raise your hand twice. Bart, you're safe. For Michael.
I thought Michael was.
I'm just
the
kidding. I'm just kidding. I know, I'm just kidding.
Wait,
I'm just kidding. So that means.
Wait. I thought Michael was perhaps on the chopping block.
It was,
I thought it was
after the
for
point.
I see.
Fuck.
Well, I guess it was like that, but then he seemed so guilty. I was like,
He just
"Damn."
spoke and then made him worse.
He
Well-
climbed on the chopping block.
Well, unfortunately, since everybody's confused, that means Mafia got away with another kill. And Town, you have to go back to sleep. Town, go to sleep. Town, wake up.
Happy birthday.
Whoa.
Good morning.
Ghosts
Hey.
are loud.
No more lovely alliance, huh?
Lost.
So, on
He's
to
a
more
ghost.
movies. I heard people recently watched the live action Aladdin.
Oh.
Easy kill. I knew it.
Joe mentioned he watched it on a plane.
Yeah.
And he watched the whole
like
thing. Was it better than the original? No,
Nothing's
no.
better than the original.
Tiff, what do you think? Was it better than the original?
I hated it.
Tiff hated it so
She had
much,
that fire in her eyes.
so much, that she tried going on set and killing the actress that played Jasmine. But she failed miserably. Security stopped her and killed her. Tiff, you're
Did
dead.
you save yourself?
He thinks Jasmine's
I
an
knew you thought I
extra.
was a nurse, but
Tiff, you're dead.
I can't
Please.
say anything.
Oh yeah, you can't. Duh.
I remembered. I thought you were the God.
I am. I was testing you. I was testing you. You know what I'm saying? So Tiff, you are unfortunately dead. But since you were not voted, you cannot reveal your
They
card.
got the nurse.
Remaining 5 people in the
I
town.
thought she was nurse too.
Figure
But
out
could
who
it have-
killed Tiff.
Well, it was not Antoine because
No
he
doubt
says
in
he
my
wasn't.
mind.
Holy moly! I mean,
I
this
thought
would-
Antoine was a nurse the whole time.
I think it was Tiff.
that would be a good. This would be the good time for the nurse to come out, but I think it wasn't Tiff.
It could have been Antoine though. I thought it was
No, I don't think it was Antoine because he admitted that he wasn't. He was pretty freaking clear about that.
Tiff.
I thought he was trying to throw the accusation somewhere else, so he
But
just.
that would be such a bad move because he's already about to die. So as a
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
unless he was doing a bad move. So I don't know. Fuck. This is tough. This is the first
This is a
fucking
very
time in the
intense
game where I
game.
have no fucking decisions.
That's because I honestly think that now that it's Michael. Because he's playing the quietest motherfucking chillest game. You're on ice, brother. You're on ice. Which is very cool. But I fear that you're using it to
God damn it.
To hide. He's playing
to an
super low
advantage.
key.
Yeah.
I'm the nurse.
You're the nurse?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Why would you come out right now?
Because we were about to fucking destroy
Because
his ass.
Yeah, but
there's no one else.
it
No
doesn't
one else
help.
claimed
I was
nurse.
about to come down on his
It
ass.
doesn't help though.
90
the fact I
seconds.
said it's the
Well, no,
best
I
time
get
to
why.
come
I
out.
get why.
Because you could come out as nurse right
I
now.
could,
don't
I
think
could.
it'll-
You could, but it wouldn't. You know, I
I'm not.
think you're innocent.
Yeah.
So I feel like it doesn't do a whole lot.
Okay, well, we can work with this.
Yeah.
So, Joe or Bart or Sean. I don't think it's Sean, but I could be wrong.
I definitely think it's Michael though. I agree with you.
But Michael
So
wasn't
Sean
jealous.
or
No, I just so under the radar, man.
it's Sean. It's Sean.
Wait, you think Michael's the nurse or you think Michael's the mafia?
The Mafia.
It's Sean. We got him. Fish to second.
You
one.
believe that he's a nurse?
I think that he's the nurse.
Who
I
did you
think
say
that he's
first?
Mafia.
But there's no way to. There's no one to claim.
What was your logic
or
behind
verify that.
saving Antoine?
So maybe this is like outside information from the game, but I was pretty sure I wasn't going to be targeted first since I died first in the last game, and I felt like it was highly. I feel like Antoine. I like how he plays and I like how he kind of fishes stuff out, and so I decided to save him.
You wanted to keep him in the game.
I wanted to
He has
keep him in
good
the game. He has good
and
logic,
pricing.
and he's really useful at fishing stuff out.
And Michael, you're Mafia.
30 seconds.
That
I'm
is a
still
good
on
point.
to you, man. I'm just fucking around. I'm still on to you, brother.
We're gonna kill the nurse if you kill me.
You're Mafia.
So why aren't you coming out as nurse then?
Why not? What?
Why aren't you coming out as nurse then?
Why am I not coming out as
Yeah.
nurse? I'm not because I'm not a nurse. But that's why you would think that.
That's very suspicious to accuse me all of a sudden because it's
Why?
like, I'm the nurse, I gave my logic for saving Antoine, and it's, no one else came out to dispute me.
We have a couple of chances as civilians, you know that, right?
Yeah,
So
we do.
like
It's a
if we
bunch
take
of
him out and he's nurse,
But he knows. I
there's
just
only
confirmed-
one murder at
I
night,
just-
and then the next morning you can take out whoever you think.
Yeah,
Right,
I
but
mean,
we both just
honestly,
said.
you can kill me in the next round, but
No, I'm gonna
we
kill
both,
you this round.
We both just said that we know that Tiff was nurse. She had to be. That's where I'm at logically, right? So of course you would use that and say,
I feel like he's trying to bandwagon you.
well, no, hold on. I'm actually just working my game out, right? I'm just trying to like log line this game out. So then, so you knowing that the nurse is now dead and will not accuse you of being a bullshitter, would use the nurse card, which is very smart. But that's what I think you're doing.
I don't think I'm that bold, and I'm playing pretty face up at the moment.
You don't think you're that? bold?
10
So you
seconds.
think he's Mafia?
I don't think he's Mafia. I guess if I had any suspicion about anyone, I mean, he was hitting pretty hard at Sean before, but I did have some
Sean would be
suspicions
my
about you
Sean's my
before.
B. Sean's my B.
5.
My A right now.
Sean does talk kind of weird.
Prior to what
I would-
Steve said anyway, I already suspected Tiff as the nurse. And then you weren't that
I mean-
suspicious until you started talking. I was
But that's
more,
what I mean, he's
I
playing
was
the chill
looking
game.
at Bart more. But
Very
then
chill,
it was
beautiful
in
game.
between you two.
It's okay. You know what? Kill me and then kill Sean next or something. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Time.
So just by process
let's
of
put him on the
elimination.
chopping block.
I don't even need to because process of elimination, right? Let's say we have a 50-50 chance he's the nurse
Yep.
or the Mafia, right? The game ends now, or if you find out he's the nurse, it's like, oh, we made a big mistake. Mafia has one chance to kill at night. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, right?
Yeah.
So one chance to kill. There's 4 people still alive, and if the Mafia isn't found the day of, there's one person that dies at night,
Yeah.
unless you put the wrong person on the chopping block.
Right.
So there's still many
Yeah, we have
chances.
some moves.
I think this is the best idea to go for him.
All right, so it sounds like Sean and Michael, I still have to put them on chopping block, give them the defense.
And if I'm wrong, then Sean dies.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that. because-
Sean, you get 45 seconds starting now.
Again, my thing is nobody can verify if Michael is the nurse, but also we don't know if somebody who was previously killed at night was the nurse. So nobody can claim. So anybody could just jump on to being nurse. So that's why I'm suspicious
Yeah.
of him because no one can verify that. Like I said, or like we said, if Michael ends up being the nurse, you can kill me immediately after. I'm totally cool with that.
I believe that you're cool with that. That's
yeah.
why I think you're innocent.
Yeah. So that's why I'm all for Michael, and I'm willing to sacrifice myself afterwards if there's a mistake that's been made, because you guys still have so many other chances. And
So
that's
sick.
it.
So well put.
Michael, your time starts now.
Look at the laugh. But, I'm really the nurse, and in the first one I saved Antoine, and then I saved Josh, and then I saved myself, and then I saved you after that. And I feel like honestly, kill me, that's fine. Kill Sean, that's fine too. Then we'll know that it's I still feel something about Joe, to be honest, but
You can.
Bart's really hard to read since he hasn't said anything the whole game. I feel like you're clear because you probably wouldn't fish out Nikki. She was your teammate in the first round. Feel something over here, but I mean, whatever. Just kill me. I'm probably dead. So, but I'm the nurse.
I feel like to get the most information,
As long as you guys know what you're doing, then alright.
because if he is the nurse, that sucks. But then we have 2 chances. After that.
If I'm the nurse, I guess it's like, I find it kind of odd that I feel a lot of pressure from Joe. So I mean, you'll know since once I
All right,
reveal my
guys,
card to be the nurse.
get into
That is
voting.
true.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm
it'll be
the
a
biggest
waste
pressure
of
bringer on you.
Yeah.
If you
You
go
on
down,
first.
I brought the nurse down. I will own that.
That's totally fine, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's very unlikely that you're, a mafia.
I'm not
because
mafia,
you
but I'm
brought-
just
you
saying.
brought down Nikki, who was.
Yeah.
I will own
yeah.
that move. I won't
Yeah.
be you.
So I mean, I am the nurse, so we're about to find out. Just to let you know.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
so I feel
That's very
like-
confident.
Very confident.
Yeah, I'm extreme 100% hold on, let me
And-
show my card.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah, I'm still the nurse.
I really gotta vote for him now.
All right, guys.
I really want to show you my
We gotta
card.
go into voting. We gotta go into voting.
Because the voting is the only way we
I
can
need 3
reveal.
votes for a kill. You can only vote once.
Oh, Michael, you're good, man.
Raise your hand if you'd like to kill Sean.
I'm
Sean
not even gonna
going
vote for
once.
Sean. I want to vote for Joe if I could.
Sean going twice.
Joe, are you?
Sean, you're safe. Michael, who votes to kill Michael? I need 3 votes.
Oh, you kill yourself?
You
Sorry,
willing
I'm
to
dead.
kill yourself?
Fuck it, fine.
All right, you know what? Hold on. If I'm gonna live, then I don't want to. I won't vote for myself.
One more time. One more time. Hands
I
on
have to
Michael.
because we got chop block.
We need
Yeah.
information.
All right, Michael, you were voted to be dead, so please reveal your card.
I'm the Mafia. Just kidding. I'm the nurse. What the?
What the fuck? That was good.
Wow.
We have information.
I own that. That was on
We
me.
have
Just killed your
information.
nurse.
That was
So
on me.
before we go to sleep, one person dies, and then the next, I think we have 2 chances. 2 chances.
We'll see how it plays
I'm
out. Town, go to
We
sleep.
have one more chance.
Go to sleep,
my
Town. Go to
God.
sleep.
Oh, one chance?
One Mafia lurking. Essentially, it is, since the nurse is dead, you do only have 1 chance, Town, pretty much. Town! Wake up.
Who died? Sorry, Michael.
It's okay. I still love you.
I'm sorry. I love you, brother. I fucked up. Ooh, I know who Mafia is now. I think.
Oh my
I own that. I'm not
pretty
gonna
confident
be. I'm not
about
gonna be
that.
like, oh, I know now. 100%.
Who do you think it is, Steve? Who do you think?
I think it's probably Joe now. But
So
I'm dead,
Joe-
aren't I, Joe? I'm dead, huh?
I'm
Joe
probably
and Steve and Sean were on the way to a Christmas party hosted by Bart. Bart was Santa Claus, and we were playing Mafia. Bart, as Santa Claus running the game, so Bart was Santa Claus, and he was ready to give everybody gifts, as long as you're willing to sit on his big, juicy quads.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
I was like,
They have to be juicy.
Quads could be, yeah. Oh,
Quads could be
why would
juicy,
it
Let
bro.
it be juicy.
If you squeeze juice like steroids in it, it get juicy.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
I've never squeezed any.
Bart's never
steroidal
squeezed
juice.
steroids though, but Bart has some juicy
He's a net.
laps.
He's a natty.
So Sean goes up, and Sean's like, you know what I want for Christmas? I want to tint my brand new car, all the windows. And Bart's like, you got it.
I did.
You
It's tight.
You don't have the Fiat anymore?
Look sharp.
I still. Quay drives the Fiat now.
Oh, what do you have?
Honda Civic hatchback.
Is it out here?
Yeah, it's up there.
I want to see it.
Great.
Oh, is
Wait,
it
yeah,
that gray blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
like
know
parked
what
out there.
So
right
Joe
next to Beach
next sat on Bart's lap, and Joe was like,
Can we see
Yeah,
that
can we
visual?
see that? I want to see that.
I mean,
Do
you gotta think
it,
about it.
do it,
No.
do
We're
it,
moving on.
do it,
Oh,
do
okay,
it,
moving on.
do it,
It'll be so good for the thumbnail though.
Damn it, Joe!
We're moving on.
So Joe was like,
What happened to the down ass bitch?
Joe was like,
Used to
I
be-
just want some pussy. I just need some pussy. Please
From
just grab it."
Bart?
No, you're asking Bart to
Bart's a
provide you
Santa,
with pussy.
so-
If you sat on his lap and you wish
You gotta sit on his lap, Joe!
So Bart said, I got you. I got all these hot girls in fitness that I know that I could send you away. So boom. Steve, last but not least, goes on Bart's lap. And Steve's like,
Better not wish for some pussy.
Steve's just like,
I wish
More
for your
cats.
pussy.
Steve's words verbatim were, Bart, my only wish is for me to win Mafia. And Bart's like, your wish is my command. So Bart kills himself. Congratulations, town. You have won the game.
Oh, thank
Of
God!
Mafia.
It was too much pressure. I was like, oh fuck,
Wait,
I
Bart
couldn't
killed
breathe.
himself?
He killed himself.
No. Steve suspected Joe.
I know, but I
Could've played
you
him.
were-
Because I was in between these two guys.
I know.
You were right the first time
I
when
know,
you
you
suspected
had
me.
it.
I know, but
I
I
confirmed with him too.
But
I
then-
confirmed.
And
After
even
he was
Tiff
nurse, it
suspected
confirmed
Sean.
that he was Mafia.
I was the same way. I felt like I was like,
I
oh
need-
no, everybody's looking at me,
I
but no one was
need-
looking at
You
me.
could have played Steve.
I know.
I know.
Because he was suspecting me and
I was
Sean was on
suspecting
the
you
fence.
and Sean.
different when you're
Yeah,
in your
I
own
wasn't even
mind,
on
you're like,
Bart.
Yeah.
everyone suspects me. Everyone suspects me.
I already
No,
sacrificed myself.
No, I knew people were
Bart.
gonna suspect me,
Damn.
but I
You
was
let a
like,
lot of good people down out there.
Yeah, because no one
I was gonna go
suspected
for
you.
Joe
No
next,
one.
Well,
Damn.
you diverted attention because I mean it was on. I was so I.
Steve even
this
woke
is
up
the-
like
this
it
is
was
the clutchest
Joe.
move I thought was gonna
Yeah.
happen. I thought you set Steve up so fucking good and he was actually Mafia, or that's a possibility.
Oh yeah.
I thought you set him up to the point where it was like, there's no way Steve could be Mafia.
Right.
And that would have been such a great game.
Yeah.
But these two were under the radar, and I suspected you being the nurse as well, so
Yeah,
then
you were the
that
nurse.
kind of fucked up.
I suspected
I thought you
Bart
were
the
the-
Oh, yeah, you
moment
weren't
he
the-
started
what the
being the
Mafia?
moment he was like, oh, I don't feel anything from Tiff. Sean, I don't know. I'm like, fucking Bart's a Mafia. But then after the end though, like he was really hidden so well. So when everyone went to sleep and I finally got to see, I was asking the girls, I'm like, is it Sean? Because I totally didn't suspect you anymore.
Sorry, I was blocking the way.
The more Michael talked, the more guilty he became.
The moment I hear Sean
Yeah.
talk, I'm like, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I was able to try to pinpoint Michael. I was like, this guy sounds guilty
Because really, in between you three, I didn't fucking know.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck, I don't know
Gave
what
us
to do.
nothing. It was
Yeah.
good. It was
It was a
good.
good game
Why
though.
did you kill yourself?
Oh, because there was so
know.
much pressure. I was like, fuck, I haven't played a game with like 10 people.
I mean,
before.
I don't know. In my book, you would have been next because I was between these two, and I was like, if he's nurse, then it's Bart. But I don't know what you guys were.
I was between you and Sean at this point. I
Were you,
wasn't even
were you
on
gonna lynch
Bart
me
anymore.
in the next morning because I said I was willing to die after Michael? Would you have lynched me?
No, because I was already over that. Because I was maybe gonna suss out. I just wanted to suss out people because nobody was saying much.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's throw Joe on the chopping block, and then I haven't heard from Bart
I
in a
thought
while.
you were sussing, especially
Right.
the first round.
Right.
And then when Nikki did defend, I was like, fuck, don't defend the move.
Yeah.
Well, because Josh
It's all good.
asked
Yeah,
me,
I know, it's all good.
And I never checked you.
Wait, who was the nurse?
Yeah.
and I would have said it even
You
if I
never
was
checked
wrong.
her as a cop?
I checked.
Yeah,
I
missed
checked.
it.
You didn't
I
even
checked
check
it.
Nikki.
Yeah, he didn't
As
even,
a cop, you don't want to lie who you checked.
No, but the thing is,
Wait,
when
you never checked Nikki?
No,
He
but
did
the thing
not
is,
check
when you
Nikki.
start, when you
What?
yeah,
I
when
didn't want to
she,
say anything.
but here's the thing, when she started talking, I was
Wait, did you check her or not?
no, I never checked her.
This guy got gut feeling. Was like,
Oh my
I think
God.
it's Nikki.
But the thing is, I questioned you,
Josh,
and then
pretty
you
good,
went on
Josh.
her.
That is such a gamble move.
You're the
I know, but-
craziest motherfucker.
I was a cop and I said, I'm a cop. And I'm like, everybody, Michael is Mafia. He pulls out his card and he's a nurse. I don't look like a cop anymore, even when I am.
And then when we kill you, you're a cop. See? You see?
Yeah, but the thing is, all of you were on Nikki, and then I was gonna say something about. I was gonna say something about Michael, but then
Because you
people
didn't
just like,
check
"Well,
him, but you felt it as a
good
cop.
thing you- No,
Didn't say anything
I
about
checked
Michael.
Michael, but I didn't check
Michael the
Nikki.
only one
But the
who
thing,
didn't look
You
at
got
the track.
so
I checked
lucky.
Antoine and then I checked Michael.
You
Very
got
lucky.
so lucky.
I thought you were a nurse.
And you
I
But
thought
then
you
I
were
was
me.
also listening to how Nikki was talking.
No, it doesn't matter.
Wait, did you ever
Josh.
check me?
I checked
There
you,
was
but
no
I
hard
died
facts.
after that.
So you took
Like,
a gamble.
he-
There's
while you're
never any
holding
hard
hands-
facts.
You
Everyone
asked
why
the
are you
cop
holding
your
hands?
dog.
He was like,
As a cop, you had hard facts.
yeah, but the thing is, I checked Antoine. Antoine died, then I checked Michael, and then Michael was cleared, and then I started going on Nikki, and then you called Nikki out, and then I just let that play through. And then I
doesn't
said, yeah.
matter,
And
Josh.
the thing is, I dragged it out when she said, "Hey, okay, I'm Mafia," and I'm like,
Do
"Okay,
you know
that
the
was
difference
easy."
between suspicion and fact?
Hey, what I did work. Stop
damn.
hating. Stop hating.
You know
What
what?
I did
You know
work,
what?
stop
No one's
hating.
hating. You know what? We should give it to him.
I'm
It
just
worked
saying.
out for him this age.
Yeah.
We're not taking it
I want to see him do that again and then get it wrong.
If anyone else did it, you guys would have said shit, but you guys saying shit for me, so
You know what?
up your asses.
Damn
Up
straight.
your asses.
Their asses.
Up your asses.
I
Hell
give you
yeah.
props.
Y'all give me shit, but fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah, I
We're
want to
not
see it stay on
giving
the
you shit. It's just that we're trying to understand your logic.
I know, but my logic worked for me,
Sure.
and that's just matters.
The
not taking
logic
that
is
away.
not one person's. Oh my god, dude.
Josh,
Well,
tis
here's
the
the thing.
season. Fuck all
Here's
their
the thing. Here's
asses.
the thing. If you guys don't believe me normally, then what's the point of even working for the town? I just need to find out information for myself, and
That's
that's it.
not the point.
Josh just has
Holy
the weirdest
fuck.
plays
Well,
coming
you
out
know-
immediately
you know
off the bat.
You know what was the most entertaining bit for me out of this whole game?
Oh yeah, what were you guys laughing
Oh,
at?
Yeah, that's what was so.
So we thought Antoine was the nurse.
Yeah, so
and- yeah, go ahead.
No. So when after like what Josh did his cough thing, the nurse was wake up, right? We were
Michael didn't open his eyes.
We were both looking at Anton,
And I was like,
and Anton was like looking at us. He's like, no, it's not
and while you
us.
guys were looking at
We
me,
were like-
Michael was like this. He was like this. And at first I thought he was just pointing to himself so that the nurse would.
Yeah,
kill him.
that's
So I was
what I was
confused too. So I was like,
I
wait,
was so-
who is the nurse?
Yeah, you had your eyes closed. You didn't
Yeah,
open
his
your
eyes
eyes.
were
Figure out who the nurse was.
And then we looked at Beatrice, and Beatrice was like, oh, it's Michael, and we were like,
That's why we were all laughing because we were like,
Because we were trying to figure out who the fuck the nurse
I was like, no, it's not me. I swear it's not me.
yeah.
That was a good ass game.
Damn.
Well, guys, as you
Good
can
game.
see,
What a
That was
week ending.
good.
Week ending.
I know, we could have had that, Bart.
Well, you could have won, man.
Wait, before we wrap up, I want to ask, why'd you guys target Antoine if he was suspicious?
No, we targeted Julia.
Julia
killed
accidentally-
Antoine.
oh,
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the scenario.
You actually had a really convincing argument as to why you chose Antoine, and I think that was the best argument.
Like of the whole game,
But
really.
you seem guilty.
I believed him when he was saying it was.
Well, guys,
You and Sean.
as you can see,
Michael, if only you had the gift of brevity. If you could say just 5 words at a time, I think it would save you. Because the
and the
longer
fact
you
that
go
you
in
started-
paragraphs, I'm like, this motherfucker's guilty.
as you guys can see,
I'll remember
we
for the
love
next one.
spending our time. We love spending our holidays lying to each other, deceiving each other. What other family would? All families do that. Let's be real. All families
Deceive each
lie,
other.
deceive each other.
Oh my
Hope you
God.
guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys are having a great holidays of 2019. Hope you guys are stuffing your
awesome
face
game.
with turkey, roast beef,
Prime rib.
fucking I don't
Anything
know,
Yeah,
but meat.
prime rib.
Maybe some
Mashed
veggie. Maybe
potatoes.
some
Salmon
veggies.
belly.
mashed
Yeah.
potatoes and gravy,
Brussels
Mashed
sprouts.
potatoes.
Gravy.
Asparagus.
Chinese
All that
hollow
fiber.
vegetables,
Broccoli.
Concept.
steamed tilapia
Yeah.
with ginger
Bok choy.
scallion,
Yeah.
shrimp dumplings,
Tamales.
Tamales.
Pozole.
arrivederci, arrivederci.
Champurrado.
We'll see you next time, guys.
That
Happy
one not so
holidays.
much.
More
Bye.
Death to all
You
nurses,
gotta do. You
apparently.
gotta try
I've had
some
champurrado.
atole.
Tail slate, tail slate.